Thank you. We're going to confer some honorary degrees to some very worthwhile folks who have just changed Chestnut Hill and changed the world. What people see you do may not be remembered. What they hear you say may be forgotten, but how they experience your intervention in times of need will be forever remembered. Today's honorees are individuals who recognize and respond to the needs and challenges of our times with compassionate action. Their commitment to the common good can provide an example worthy of emulation. We are pleased to recognize and confer the first honorary degree to be awarded today, Doctor of Humane Letters, on Sister Mary Helen Kashuba, SSJ. Barbara Lundquist, Professor of English and Chair of the English Department, will present the candidate. Kathy Lockyer-Moulton, past Chair of the Board of Directors, will present the doctoral hood.
Sister Mary Helen Kashuba, SSJ, DML, has been a professor of French and Russian at Chestnut Hill College for an amazing 62 years, where she also served as chair of the Foreign Language and Literature Department. After graduating from Chestnut Hill as a young woman, she entered the Sisters of St. Joseph and later completed her studies in Russian at Fordham University and received a doctorate in French from Middlebury College. In her academic career, she has earned many, many honors. A Fulbright Scholarship for study in France, 2 grants to study in Russian in the former Soviet Union, when a sister behind the Iron Curtain was a rare thing. Sister Mary Helen is an active figure in local, regional, and national foreign language associations where she has held leadership positions. She's past president of the American Association of Teachers of French, past board member of the Northeast Conference on the Teaching of Foreign Languages, board member of the American Council on the Teaching of Foreign Languages. She also currently holds leadership roles in the Pennsylvania State Modern Language Association and the Modern Language Association of Philadelphia. Sister continues to present papers at academic conferences at these and other professional associations. Her scholarly works include essays on Camus and Tolstoy, published in the MLA's Approaches to Teaching, a series on pedagogy and literature in the NEC TFL, and a translation of Teilhard Studies. Sister Mary Helen's awards are numerous. We might in fact say she's as decorated as a 5-star general. Besides the Nelson Brooks Award for leadership in the profession, awards for excellence in teaching, including the Lindbeck Award, the Dorothy Ludwig Award, and the PSMLA Educator of the Year, perhaps the culmination of her academic recognition was her recent reception of Commendeur in the Palme Académique from the French government. For those who know how fiercely the French protect their language and culture, this was indeed a high honor and proof that knowing other languages does build bridges. All of the above, however, does not capture the heart of what Sister Mary Helen has contributed to this institution and to the Sisters of St. Joseph. First of all, she has embodied for all of us the very ideal of the liberal arts. As a professor, she has inspired students from all over the world. She recently renamed the Foreign Language Department the World Languages Department. She is responsible for having given the college 2 SSJ faculty members whom she mentored, Sister Jean Faustman, whom the athletes know, and Sister Kathy Nerney, who went out to Rwanda for a listening tour prepared by the French she learned from Sœur Marie-Hélène. In 1999, Mary Helen wrote a history of the Chestnut Hill College, Tradition and Risk, now followed by Tradition and Risk 2, released in March of this year. In the 1980s, as religious orders were researching their history to heed the call of Vatican II to return to their roots, Mary Helen was an invaluable resource by being able to excavate from primary documents the living charism of the Sisters of St. Joseph. I'm going to tell you one thing you probably don't know, and even she didn't. She makes a cameo appearance in a recent novel where the young protagonist comes to Philadelphia to teach at the the Germantown College of the Sisters of St. Joseph, and she talks about a French nun who jogs in the morning and teaches her Balzac, okay? That's Sister Mary Helen. If the nature of a true scholar and teacher is one who relishes and shares her love of learning, who meets the moment in which she lives and adapts learning to the times, makes it new, Sister Mary Helen is indeed un véritable érudite. Chestnut Hill College owes so much to this petite, generous woman who for decades has responded to the call to be ready for any good work. Although today her hairs may be white, she is, in the words of the prophet Jeremiah, like the tree planted by living water, whose leaves have stayed green. It is with great pride that we acknowledge the outstanding achievement of Sister Mary Helen Kashuba, class of 55, by conferring upon her the honorary degree of Doctor of Humane Letters from Chestnut Hill College.
It's very short, don't worry. I want to thank you very much for this unique honor. И спасибо большое, Katya, и merci, Barbara, two of my former students. And as I thank you for this unique honor, I would like you to know that you're keeping me young by inducting me into the class of 2025. Because in a former existence, I'm celebrating my reunion weekend with the class of 1955. I haven't been here for the whole 100 years, but I'm working on it. And more seriously, I would like, as a sister of St. Joseph, I want to thank our congregation for supporting me through all these years, all 62, as a teacher at Chestnut Hill College, and a few before that also. And I thank you also for supporting our college in its mission of service to the dear neighbor without distinction. And you, our newest to be alums here today, and those throughout the ages, I hope that you will never forget the atmosphere of faith, love, and knowledge. Fides, Caritas, Scientia, that marks Chestnut Hill College. Thank you.